Hey there, everybody. Sam Watts here with Meiborg and Silver Arrow, the safety supervisor. Um, Typically, I like to make these videos somewhat light, throw in a couple jokes here and there, but sometimes in the safety department, we have to talk about something serious. And today, we're going to talk about something that's pretty serious. So we're going to kind of skip the first part. We're just going to jump right into the dash cam video here of what I want to show you today. So. This happened down in Missouri. This happened last week, and it was on kind of a back highway road. And I'll just tell you right now, the driver was a little beat up, but he is fine. And so let's take a look at the dash cam here. It's a pretty large collision. If we've got other video here, the Omnicams that shoot down the side of your trucks there. This is a good reason why we have them, so we could see what the side looks like, see if anyone hits us. But in this case, we're able to see, yeah, you shouldn't see your trailer like that on the Omnicams. So what happened? What happened here? Well, the driver of this vehicle got distracted. So as you can see, the highway goes from a two-lane highway with very little shoulder, and it actually narrows down at the bridge there because the bridge was 100 years old, or right around there. And so instead of redoing the bridge, they just narrow the highway down. The driver was taking a drink of water when I'm just going off his word because we don't have cameras inside the cab, but he said he was taking a drink of water and took his eyes off the road for just a split second, and this is what happens. You miss that, and maybe your arm starts to kind of go sideways, or your steering kind of goes where your eyes go. And unfortunately for this driver, there was a bridge right there. Like I said, he's okay, but he got banged up. He got taken away in an ambulance to go get checked out on this thing. So, guys, this is a very scary video, and I'll have pictures running through here too, so you can truly see the aftermath of a crash like this, of what even just a second or two of distracted driving what can happen because of that. The front steer axles ended up back behind the trailer. Basically, it just ripped that whole axle apart. It damaged the bridge pretty badly, and on top of that, it ruptured fuel tanks. And if the bridge is there because there's a creek underneath of it, so we had to get environmental groups involved. The EPA got involved, the Missouri Department of Natural Resources got involved. We had to get environmental specialists out there to clean up the oil and the diesel that had spilled out from this. The trailer was a complete lost cause, all the product in there. There was a small fire that started because of this, and so some of the product got burned. This was just an all-around, just a really bad accident. And I say accident because the driver, didn't mean to do it, but unfortunately, this is what happens when you do get distracted. So I show this kind of video to you guys right now because I'm not here to, glorify the big hits or watch over and over, trucks getting damaged. I mean, this is a major financial hit right there, just because they got distracted for a while. Plus, on top of that, guys, I don't like to see these kind of videos because that means that the driver is in peril. And, I like to make jokes with you guys in public and even on here, but, we do care about you. I care about you guys out there on the road. I want you to be safe. I say drive safe at the end of every video because I truly believe it. I truly want that for you. I don't like to see these videos. And so it's just, I show these to just remind you guys out there how important it is that you don't get distracted while driving. I understand, getting water, eating a snack. I understand that that's what happens on the road, but I just want you guys to see what the consequences could be for something like that. Thank God the driver was wearing a seatbelt, or we might have seen him in the dash cam video going out the front. So it just make sure that you're wearing your seatbelts and things like this, because guess what? When this driver woke up this morning, he was not planning on going to the hospital that evening. That's how quickly these things can turn on you. And that's why I wanted to show this to you today, because it sets a really good reminder out there, guys. Make sure that you are paying attention when you are driving, okay? Do not let distractions get to you. I can't tell you how many times I've driven by a semi-truck and I see the driver down on his phone or something, and he's just not watching the road. And this, like a road like this, that can change so quickly. And unfortunately, this driver found out the hard way that, you know, that when the bridge comes up like that, man, there's no reaction time. It was, as soon as he hit it, he was gone. That was it. So again, not only I want you guys to be safe, but this financially for the company is going to be a very large bill, because we had to get a lot of different entities involved. So again, I don't show this to you guys to just say, wow, what a big accident. I show this as a reminder. Please be very careful out there. Drive safe. Do not let the distractions distract you. I know that's kind of the title of them, but just make sure that you are very aware of your surroundings, very aware of the road, and you don't let something like this happen to you, because again, it can happen so quickly. And I don't want to see that from any of you guys here. So if you have questions, comments on this, I'm sure you guys will probably have a lot of comments on something like this. Again, the driver's okay. He was banged up pretty good, but he is okay. The truck and trailer are a complete loss. The bridge is going to have to be rebuilt. I mean, or I don't know about rebuilt, but it's definitely going to have to be repaired. And but if you have questions, comments, whatever, feel free to reach out. I'd be more than happy to talk to you about this and maybe some of the things that you guys have seen out there. But until then, guys, again, I say it, you probably skip this part of every video because you just know what's coming, but I truly, honestly like to say it every time as a reminder. So whenever you're out on the road, make sure that you drive safe.